Hi guys, so today I've got Jenny and one of her fur babies with us here. And Jenny is the owner of the Cliff House here in Valencia. So let's go ahead and talk to Jenny. Hold on. All right, Jenny, thank you very much for doing the interview today. And I see you brought one of your fur babies with you. Yeah. And what's the name of this dog?
Yes, this is Coco, and she's 2 years old.
2 years old. And you have a total of how many dogs?
4.
4, okay. And at the end of the video, we'll go ahead and let you introduce us to your dogs here. So the Cliff House, I mean, you can see the background behind you. It's just gorgeous. So when you decided to get this place, did you know you wanted to open up a restaurant, or is that something that you thought of later on?
Actually, we don't have any plan of running any business.
No, so you just bought this really to live?
We're actually leasing the place.
Leasing it?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you got the place, though, you were just thinking of living here?
Yeah.
Okay. Great. And then what happened? How did you end up opening up a restaurant?
It started when I posted a simple picture taken at our tree house, and then it went viral, and then people started knocking at our gate, and then that's how it started.
Wow. Okay. And were you a trained chef or a cook, or how did that start?
No. Well, cooking is just my passion, so it just gets better, I think, with the help of Mr. Google and YouTube.
Are there any cooking shows or anybody that you like in particular that you watch?
Nothing in particular. I just, check some recipe and check whatever works for me.
And so what kind of food can you find at the Cliff House here?
Actually, one of our best sellers here are actually burgers and pasta. Burgers and pasta,
yeah. And I've had both here, and they're both amazing. So we'll take a look at the place here after the interview here. But how many items do you typically have on the menu at one time?
What do you mean, like?
Like how many different items do you have on your menu?
I offer breakfast. I have American breakfast, Filipino breakfast, and then I also offer lunch, which is like more of I have baked ribs. I also have some group meals, and for snacks, I also offer burgers and pasta.
Okay, fantastic. And do you change the menu at all sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes. Because there are some, like for example, for beef wrap, the only time I can offer it is when cilantro is available.
Oh, okay. So, what is your best seller, would you say? Is it your burgers?
Yeah, burgers so far.
Burgers, yeah. And I know they're huge.
Yeah.
What are some of your passions? I know if somebody first comes in here, the first thing they see is that they see that you got 4 dogs, and I see a lot of plants.
Plants, yeah.
Yeah. So those are 2 of your passions.
Yes.
What else do you like to do?
I go hiking as well, and sometimes, like recently, I had tried wakeboarding, which really fun, and I think it's something that I want to do every now and then.
Where do you go for wakeboarding? Where can you do that?
I have friends in Darwin, and then they have a boat, and
okay.
This guy is actually American, and they're more into wakeboarding. That's why they introduced me to try it.
And you really enjoyed it, I guess.
I enjoyed it so much.
And so you're into hiking, and do you go hiking weekly, or?
Not really. Like once a month. Here, when we move here, once a month, and then when I used to live in Manila, I have this group where I go hiking with.
Now, are you from Valencia, or where are you from originally?
I'm originally from Manila.
From Manila,
yeah.
Okay. So Tagalog is really your main language, and and you learned Visayan, or just a little?
Still learning. It's really hard to learn the dialect.
Gamay.
Gamay ra.
Okay. Do you like living here? Do you see yourself staying here permanently?
Yeah. So far, I love Valencia because it's like people are nice.
Yeah.
There's a lot of places you can go to, which is just few hours away, like Cebu, Siquijor, and there's a lot actually.
Okay. And do you like the cooler weather too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Way better than
Yeah.
Dumaguete.
I know in Manila you can go to like Baguio and Tagaytay. It's cooler weather.
Actually, I used to stay in Tagaytay for like 4 years. Yeah, 4 years. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice there. The
Yeah.
volcano makes me a little nervous though.
Yeah, exactly.
Recently.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, are there some places in the Philippines that you would like to go hiking or?
Actually, I wanna see. It's in Baguio, and it's Saga. No, sorry, I forgot the name because it's been a while. It's somewhere in Luzon.
Luzon, okay.
Yeah, it's a major hike.
I heard is it Ilocos Norte has some good hiking there. I don't know.
I'm actually from La Union, which is almost near Ilocos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't know which one.
And do you mind if I ask how old are you?
Sure. 18 years old at heart.
Wow.
No, I'm 32.
32.
Yeah.
And you look very fit and young, so I'm sure hiking has a lot to do with
Yeah.
that. Do you exercise also, or is it just really hiking?
If I have time, sometimes because of my busy schedule working, I do it at night.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so what are the hours of the Cliff House? You're not open on...
For business hours, we're operating from Wednesday to Sunday.
Okay.
Start from 10 to 5 p.m. But it's always best to make a reservation.
Okay. So the best thing is make a reservation.
Yeah.
Now, have you seen a big difference in customers from the beginning of before the pandemic and now?
Yes.
Yeah, I can imagine, because
Yeah.
this is a big tourist site
Exactly.
for a lot of people. Yeah, and all you have to do is type in the Cliff House on YouTube and you find a lot of videos on it.
Yes, actually. Yeah.
This will be another one.
Yes.
And so the pandemic started in March. Now, how soon after the pandemic started that they told you, Valencia, where you have to close the restaurant down?
Yeah.
Was it in March?
I think somewhere in March like that.
Okay. And when did they allow you to open back up?
It's like a few months ago. Was it like somewhere in June? I cannot really remember the exact month.
Somewhere in June.
Yeah.
Okay. So during that time, because I know you're such a big hiker and you love the outdoors, how did you occupy your time? What did you do?
Well, I actually made myself busy, planting more flowers.
More flowers.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll look at that in just a second. Yeah. And so flowers and I'm sure playing with
and
4 dogs.
4 dogs, and then sometimes I go at that time. I'm always with my friends, so we go some places that's allowed for hiking, because there are some restricted areas.
Sure. But things have certainly gotten a lot better. But
Yeah.
I know you're missing some customers for sure.
Yes, exactly.
So with 4 dogs, do you see yourself ever getting more, or is 4 the limit?
4 is enough.
4 is enough.
Yeah.
So what do you do if you want to travel somewhere? Who watches the dogs?
I actually hire someone to babysit my dogs.
You hire a babysitter. Do you have somebody that you trust and
yes, just my neighbors actually.
your neighbors?
Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. All right. Well, Jenny, thank you very much for the interview. I think what we'll do now is I will let you introduce me to your 4 dogs, and we'll just take a look at all the flowers and the view from the Cliff House real quick.
Sure.
Start again. Okay, so Jenny's going to go ahead and take us around and just show us some of her garden and flowers and the dogs here. So, okay, here we have 2 more dogs. Who are these guys? We're girls. We have what?
Ginger.
Ginger. Ginger. Okay. Hi, Ginger. And then we have Lily. And then we met Coco. Oh, I think there's another one.
There's another one. Maddie.
Maddie.
Come here, girl. Come on. She's kind of scared.
Do you have a favorite one? This one. Okay. but we won't tell them that. We don't want them to be jealous. So I see you got definitely lots of flowers here.
Flowers here, yeah.
Yeah.
But this one is starting to,
Starting to die?
die because too much rain lately.
Yeah, there has been a lot of rain, but
So here there's more plants. It
wow.
used to be I put this on listing on Airbnb.
Uh-huh.
So when the pandemic started, most of my guests that has been booked here canceled their reservation. So I came up with just putting the plants here.
So how many rooms do you have for?
Just one.
Just one. And before the pandemic, was it booked a lot?
Yeah, a lot. And I got a lot of canceled bookings as well.
Yeah. So they have a beautiful area to hang out in, and plants, and a little kitchen, it looks like.
It used to be a kitchen for the check-in guests, so they can make their own food if they want to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, fantastic. So where do you do the cooking?
So I have two kitchens before the pandemic started.
Uh-huh.
I have someone work there for breakfast.
Okay.
And then I do the main dishes over here.
Okay, in here. And this is your house here as well. Okay.
So
awesome.
I have here, or I put here nest like the one you can see in Bali.
Yeah.
It used to be a swing, but then it's kind of risky for customers.
I remember when it was a swing, yeah.
And then
Because it's a long ways down.
long ways down, exactly. So this is the spot where most customers wanted to.
This is it. So we'll take a quick look here. And did you build this?
No, we just have this like improved.
Just improved. It was already done.
Yeah.
When you bought it.
When we moved here, this is already existing, but we changed this one, everything, and put some roofing.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, very beautiful place, and I definitely really appreciate you showing us around and introducing us to your, as you call them, fur babies, right?
Fur babies, yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Jenny. So, guys, check out the Cliff House. See you guys.